and I don't know why when you're on the freaking, but, yeah, so anyways, now that they can't read my lips, I'll be able to talk all the shit about deaf people that I want. And if, also in this video, wait, this isn't a video, this is oh, look at the icicles, but, fuck, deaf people. You see, oh yeah, how this all started was I was hitting up an old guy that I met, not no, but somebody. And cousin's birthday's coming up, and I wanted to hire a stripper. He's a pretty good looking dude. But of course, they thought I was joking because, I didn't even ask him but, yeah. But, yeah, I figured he'd be a good stripper. And then I got talking to, anyways, one of his deaf friends on Facebook, supposedly deaf. She's like, quit, I'm deaf. I don't know who the hell it was. All I did was comment on the stripper. Well, he's not a stripper. Then she starts going on about, oh, I'm not a hooker, a stripper, or a slut. Being stupid. And then said, quit, I'm deaf. It's like, what the hell? Deaf people. She ain't deaf. Why the hell did she mention she's deaf? When it's Facebook, we're just chatting with her. But she was commenting on his picture or something. And just retardedness. Oh, and they won't be able to hear it right away. Do they have a program where these deaf dumbasses can, like, type it out, what the fuck I'm saying? Or because they can't read my lips here, can I talk all the shit about the deaf people that I want? I hope so, but I ain't got nothing against deaf people. It's just that in the last year, I'd say, well, 100% of the deaf people that I've talked to or anything were just jackasses. Like, oh, I'm deaf. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can talk shit and be retarded because I'm deaf. And then they don't even get the Helen Keller and Anne Frank jokes. Fuck, if I was deaf, I'd laugh my ass off at Helen Keller jokes. Be like, damn, that Helen Keller, she paved the way for us other deaf people. My God, 200 years ago or whenever before Anne Frank, Helen Keller, oh, Anne Frank too. Oh, and you know what, people, Anne Frank, she, what'd she do with her life? I'd like to see the original. I wonder if I don't care, they had to have her diary or some shit, but it's just a fucking diary. Anybody can make an Anne Frank diary. Anne Frank wasn't no different than, say, like present day. Somebody jacked out of their mind, some crack hooker. Jacked out of their, no, wait, and that is not a reference to anyone else that I might have thought about. No, but seriously, Anne Frank hid in a fucking attic and wrote a little journal, But Anne Frank wasn't even deaf, but Helen Keller, oh, well, the only reason I mention all this stuff is because this supposed deaf person, luckily on Facebook, I found a little button, and I'm serious, this ain't sarcasm. I've been on computers since I was 12 years old, off and on, but, if you go a while without getting on a computer, next thing you know, all this other stuff's come out. It's like the computer, the internet ain't the same as it used to be 15, 16, 18 years ago, But deaf people, no, I ain't got nothing against them, but I don't think this person is really deaf. I think they're making fun of people's fucking deafness and disabilities and shit. That's not a nice thing to do. Freaking bastards, and then talk about me talking about hookers and strippers and whatever else I was. Oh, yeah. Well, wait, that post is probably dead because there's somebody there. Oh, well, see, it deleted them all. That's good. Not that I cared what was said, but my God, I was trying to hire a stripper for my cousin. Like, if a man can't hire a stripper for his cousin, what can he do for him? Wait. Thanksgiving, strippers. What else would you do on Thanksgiving? Oh, there's some of these crazy sons of bitches out there they're talking about. I don't know, they're going to cook a bunch of shit, like turkeys and bullshit. Who the hell ever heard of that for Thanksgiving? That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my goddamn life. Oh, wait. The only reason I was wearing the mask there, well, I didn't want to hear the deaf people. Can you hear deaf people, or can they just not hear you? What's her name there? The deaf person that claims she was deaf. I don't believe it for a second. And if you are deaf, you know what? Well, I hope they can find a cure for your deafness. That's about all I can say about that. Nothing wrong with being deaf, but I'm pretty sure this person lied and said they were deaf. Just like Anne Frank. That's why Anne Frank stayed up there in that damn attic. And she claimed to be deaf. So Anne Frank and Helen Keller do have a lot of problems. Because, you know, if Anne Frank's been a good little Jew, when the Nazis come knocking on her door, she'd been like, oh, here I am. Take me off to the promised land and all that shit. But no, Anne Frank stayed up, and you know she heard them Nazis beating down the door. She's like, oh, I'm deaf, I can't hear. Then she write in her little journal a little bit more. Oh, God. This mask is hot, but I want to talk bad about deaf people. Just to see if they're really deaf. Because if they can't read my lips, well, if they can hear me, but they might have a computer program these days. You know, that'll, like, listen to me and make little words come on the screen, but I know that they can't read my lips. No, I guess. Unless they got x-ray something. What the hell? I'm Tebow Shepard. Oh, God. I've raised more hell in 15 minutes than a lot of men will ever raise their whole goddamn lives. It's really a tragedy sometimes. It's like I've sucked all the hell raising out of the atmosphere. I'm blind, deaf, stupid, but I ain't mute. I ain't no fucking mute. Oh, but I hope that person really wasn't deaf. Whoever it was, but I know she can't read my lips unless some asshole would, like, watch this video and tell her about it. Oh, no, wait, it was a him, actually. No, wait, but, no, I'm just saying that because I don't want, no, I'm making this video for my own thing, you know, it's not like I'm going to broadcast it. But, oh, look at that, that's beautiful condensation. I'm not a terrorist. I bet that's what all the terrorists say, ain't it? Oh, that reminded me of a line out of some book, but I can't remember what it was. It wasn't even about terrorists. It reminded me of something else, though. Oh, look at the world. My fog-tinted glasses, baby doll. Oh, wait. It made me think. Deaf girl. Living deaf girl, blood on. No, wait. Let me make it a sexier song. Okay. Living deaf girl, sweat on her skin, dripping. Now, I think the deaf girl was way underage anyway, but I was just trying to make a song about it. Let's see. Oh, man, I bet somebody with Tourette's would, no, like, and I don't, well, I have Tourette's, but, no, but, yeah. Anyways, if you're not deaf, don't respond to this. If you are deaf, hope to find a cure. But by God, I know that person wasn't deaf. They just lying to me. They didn't look deaf. Usually you can tell the deaf people by looking at them. I knew a blind woman once. She gave me a penny. It was awesome. I carried it around for a while. I said, this is my lucky penny. When I hold this in the darkness, all the light will be shown to me because it come from a deaf woman. She wasn't crazy neither, by God. She'd lived through some hell, but she wasn't no crazy blind woman, no. You can hear good, too. You can hear something my way. Yeah. Poor old gal. Oh, she loved that rocking chair, too. You go rocky. Yep, things like that. Oh well. I think that's all I had to say about the deaf people of the world. Oh wait, I wonder even this video quality and hell my beard, hell. Even if a woman could read lips, it'd kind of be hard to make out what the hell I'm saying, but I bet they make a computer program that people can watch YouTube videos that are deaf and hear what they're saying. I wouldn't be surprised. They do damn anything these days. Now, if you told me 15 years ago how much the internet would change, like I thought the world, I don't know. By God, though. The internet in its infancy, it created a lot of art, but, and by art, I do not mean freaking pictures. Pictures, too. Of course, it created a different kind of art. Back then, you couldn't draw a little picture. When the MS Paint come out, but, nah, but art. I'm talking about human something. Oh, God. You know, deaf people are fine, but yeah. And I don't even have anything against this deaf person. I just felt like making a video. I've been wanting to make one all day. And just da-de-da, you know how I go. This way and that way. And I wanted to hold that thing over. Oh, did I look like a Muslim terrorist? Well, nah, I doubt it. But no, I'm not into Muslim terrorism. I know they're all terrorists out to kill us and all. So, although back in the day when it was Afghans and stuff after us, I don't know. I didn't mind as bad, but now it's like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know anything about this. I've never even been. Oh, wait. I take all that shit I just said back. I'll tell you. Well, what? Of course, everybody should have known I was being sarcastic when I throw it out. It's not like I'm afraid of Muslim, but you know, but by God, there's the finest little place around here. It's run by Arabs, and they're the finest bunch of people. I mean, I don't know them, I haven't talked to them much, but by God, they're nice people. They run their business good, you know. They got them a little gas station. And hell, I don't even know if they're Arabs or, I don't know, they got a different color skin. Sounds close enough. You know, they ain't South American, Mexican type, or there's plenty of them I've met and like too, but, you know. Chinese restaurants around here, though, we don't get no Chinese people imported over here like they did when they was trying to slaughter them or whatever, but yeah, so the Chinese restaurants, they're run by Bolivians and such, and who cares? They just put on their fake Chinese accent. It's good enough. Hell, I wonder if my beardy ass can make an Arab accent. I don't know where I'd work at, though. We don't have any Arab restaurants or nothing. But yeah, of course, I'm not some bigoted. Oh, wait, maybe I am. Except it mostly applies to you know, like black women, such as Beyonce. I think she's ugly as hell. But, see, what's them other black women? Some of them think they're sexy. I don't know. There's a bunch of famous black women that most people, but I'm like, damn it. It's like, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't like the way they present themselves on TV. I don't care nothing about it. I mean, it's not just on TV or how they present themselves. It's just that I find it unattractive. Oh, but the worst of it, though, is Jesse J. Well, though, I've only recently become accustomed. I better check what that fucking dog's barking at. What are you dogs in there? You good boy? Where we at? I don't know what they's after. But anyways, they may have the friendliest bunch, and yeah. And, well, I don't know how the place would work out if they had deaf people, but I don't think that girl's really deaf. I think she was just trying to get, like, why would you get on Facebook where you're not even talking to people or listening to them, you're just reading them and brag about how deaf you are? Like, we're talking about strippers and hookers and stuff, and bam, I'm deaf. Like, what the hell? What the hell's that supposed to mean? And my Arabs, they've been friendly, trying to sell me a gallon of milk, because they have it, well, they try to sell it a little cheaper. They're trying to, but by God, I'd rather buy a gallon of milk off some Arabs than, buy it off some deaf girl that's going, I'm deaf. I don't know. That don't make no sense to me. Peebo Shepherd. And I don't know. I can't remember what else I was talking about. But, no. But, oh yeah, it's like, what they do. I can't even remember what the deaf person did. But I know Anne Frank was pretending to be deaf. Not that I wanted the Nazis to get the Jews, but I don't know. No, of course not. I'm always off track. I don't know. My hair's sticking up. Now, that's what's wrong with this video. My fucking hair's sticking up, and I don't like it. There's static electricity in the hair. Oh. What's happening? Oh, God. Never mind. Leave me alone. You sons of bitches. Freaking shoes. They just leave these shoes laying around here for somebody to sit on. Hey, what's wrong with you? Well, what's wrong with you, man? Hey, wait, let's go. I think he's up. I don't know. What up, dog? Is there something? Oh, God. I think it's a dead deer. No, wait. Maybe they're after some deaf girl. Hey, dog. Just because they're deaf don't mean that you can eat them. You cannot eat deaf girls. What if you're trying to eat a deaf girl and like she can't hear how loud she's screaming, and then everybody hears you because that don't even make any sense. God bless the deaf. Hey, you know what you get for being? There is a plus side to being deaf. Deaf people. I wonder if I've ever met one in person. And they were just so glad that they couldn't hear whatever the hell I was talking about. Like, or if I let that son of a bitch ramble on, and they probably sit there and nod their head and go, no, and then nod their head some more, and I'd be like, you damn straight, you deaf person. That's right on. I got the deaf people on my side. I love the deaf. I love the blind and the stupid and the junkards and the fools and the junkies and the winos and the pimps and whores. Minus the pimps. I don't see why whores need pimps, or hookers need pimps, or call girls need pimps. That's just stupid. Okay, like maybe if it's a damn good organized business, but you don't need pimps to be knocking their brains out just because they spend all their money on crack. Hell, be glad that they went out and worked their ass and, got them some crack to smoke and then pack of ramen noodles to eat and then come back and gave the pimp, I don't know anything. What they do. But of course, if it's a hooker in a bad neighborhood that's getting beat up all the time, they need to have a pimp, I guess, but I don't know. I'd envision a world where pimps are nicer and hookers get treated with the same respect as, well, your grandma would. Would you want anybody slapping around on your grandma just because she couldn't pay her electric bill? Would you? But no. You tell me a hooker, crack whore, call girl, stripper don't deserve just as much respect as your grandma. You tell me that? Yeah. Most of this world's got a really screwed up view on the world's all I know. But yeah, well, I can't help it. People are just born the way they are. And they think the way they think. And, hell, it can't be. No, they're there. A lot of people are gullible, though. You know, they can easily change their view on the world about this or that. Like, if somebody coaxes them enough and be like, yeah, well, maybe this is the way y'all think about it, this and that. But, I don't know. I can't even remember if the blind people did anything to me. I don't think they did. The Arabs, I don't think they done nothing to me neither. Try to be friendly. They might have bombed the World Trade Center, but you know what them 2 Twin Towers is worth? I don't know. There was a lot of lives involved, so I don't really know. But hell, there's a lot worse things goes on every damn day. But hell, the Arabs are good decent. Oh, no, wait. I take that back. I forgot the part about the Islam people. Or no way. I don't think any of them know. But I know these Arabs is good people because they sell beer right in their store, you know. That was one of my biggest problems. I used to, I never knew nothing much about Islam or nothing until, they bombed their little towers. Well, didn't bomb them, but crashed planes into them and shit. Killed a bunch of innocent Americans and all that. But, and they probably, but anyways, I know. Crap, I wish I could rewind that and see what I was talking about. Okay. Towers, Islam, death people. Oh, yeah. The Islam people. What's most screwed up about that? I remember there. It's been 2001, 2005 in that area when everybody's still all pissed off about them. But they'd act like, now just imagine that. Oh, like, them suicide bombers, what's wrong with them? And I'm like, well, it's a means to an end as far as they say it. But although it is the radical extremists and such, but, and they screwed us up good. They hit us, but, the president was involved with that, obviously. Well, not just the president, just all the whole everyone, you know what I mean? And, the people in power of this country, they was wicked glad to see them motherfuckers. And it wouldn't surprise me very bit. Hello, we got a visitor. I don't know who the fuck it is, but I'm going to turn off this damn computer. Hello, I'm talking to my screen top. How you doing? I'm